What's that? That's another coin! No, not 16, make that 17. So welcome back to detecting, guys. Welcome also back to the house site along the river. Also back with our friendly horse Nibbles, who is standing right behind me. What are you doing, mate? Oh, he's such a friendly horse. Anyway, we've got our first target down on the river there once again today. It is a bit of a windy day, however we're going to try and make the best of it. Whoa, what are you doing? He's nudging me in the back. He's telling me to get up and get on to that next target. But look at that, we've got a 1951, a little wheat threepence there for our first target for today, and we've literally just flicked the detector on, and Nibbles has come over to say hello and check out our first coin. What do you reckon, buddy? Pretty cool. You've been walking over this guy for some time, haven't you? He's so friendly. Next time, I promise, I'm going to bring you a carrot. I just keep forgetting. Anyway, let's keep going with Nibbles, the friendly horse. I'm all by my lonesome today, so we are going to smash it and see how many coins we can get out from this site, or continue to get out from this site. We've already got well over 100, so let's keep going and let's get you on to the next one. So not too far away from where we first met Nibbles this morning, we've got our next coin. What I presume to be a coin anyway. Look at that, 88, 89. That's it, Nibbles. You keep nibbling that grass down for us. Keep it nice and low. The boys absolutely love the horse, and they are the reason why he is called Nibbles. I'm sure that's not his real name, but they absolutely love him, and every time we come here, they always pat him and play with him. So no wonder he's so friendly and loves us so much. There we go. We've got our next coin, and sure enough, it is a rue penny. They are just amazing at this site. If you've not watched the last few videos, I'll be sure to throw them up top left corner. You can give them a look. Round 1, round 2, round 3. Today technically would be round 4. And once again, we're going to kill it out here. So rue penny, that guy, I can just see the tail of the rue hanging off and a little bit of the date. However, very hard to see much more. So into the pouch. We're time limited today. We're going to try and smash out as many as we can in about the 4 hours that we've got. So with Nibbles here, the horse, let's keep going. So just checking, Nibbles, have you got any horseshoes on, buddy? No? None? No horseshoes? You're running free range. Awesome. I bet if I run the detector over here, I'd pick up all your headgear though. You're a beauty. We're still humming along with our friend Nibbles there, eating the grass beside us. I'm sorry about that wind too, it's getting a little bit out of hand. We're going to do the best we can though, and I tell you what, I'm having a cracker of a morning. There be our next target. Whoops, not if I drop him. That'd be our next target though, and we've got a cracker little sixpence. So there we go, we've got a threepence now and also a sixpence. We need a shilling and a florin, and we can have our full house of silvers. And then we need to work on the pennies, which I'm sure they'll come. We've been digging dozens of pennies out of here every single visit. So, and the last visit was the best for silver coins. We got some 7 silver coins, and Luke took home 5. So an incredible day. There must be about 150 pre-decimal coins out of here so far in 3 visits. So imagine what we're going to do here today. So what I will show too a little bit later, I did speak about a map, an old image of this house, and you can see where the driveway comes in off the road there. It comes through the paddock and it rolls over to the creek, and you can see the house. Black and white image, but you can see it. So I will show you that a little bit later. Probably need to get out of the wind a little bit, don't we? But I'll show you that a little bit later and explain to you basically where we're sort of sitting now. You know, obviously we're in the garden bed, but where the house was and what have you through that image that I'll put up on the screen. So onwards through the garden bed with Nibbles, see if we can find a few more coins first. Well, we've got our next target and it was only steps away from the sixpence. However, look what's come out in the plug. Ooh, don't want to go touching that guy. Let's just try and work on the target and we'll leave him alone. They can be very bitey. Look at him crawling around in there. He's trying to get back into the hole. Don't do that, you'll get chopped. Oh, let's not hit our coin. Where is it? Did we get him out? I'm hoping this be another sixpence. Oh no, I reckon I can see copper. Let's have another slice, carefully. Don't want to hit any coins today, because most of these targets that are coming out are coins. So you must be very careful. We have hit a few. Hit a few in the last couple of visits, but we've been alright. So that's not a coin. That's an old brooch by the looks. So there we go. Let me flip him over if I can. He was ringing up quite nice. It's certainly not a coin though, it's part of an old brooch. And we may have snipped him in the hole. What was I just saying? Can't take me anywhere. There is two. There's a little bit left down there in the hole. So we'll get him out, we'll remove him. Another item for us to clean up at the end of this video and show off to you guys. How awesome. And there is our next one. They're just coming out by the dozen once again for round 4. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. I just don't understand why there's so many coins at this site. As I said in the past, I've had some really standout sites that I've hunted over the years. You know, you can go there and easily pull 20, 30, 40 coins a day. What is it about this site that, you know, why is there so many coins here? And as I said, the house, I presume, was sort of over there. I can sort of see in the map, the other side of that gum tree there. Why is it that the coins are spread everywhere? I said in last week's video, generally if you go to a house site, you know, you got the house in the middle, you know, at the front of the house where the front veranda was, and even the back where the kids were playing is a great spot to hit, because you'll find toy cars and cap guns and pendants. But with this site, it just seems like they are spread thick and fast everywhere. I said to Luke there the other week, if we wandered down the hill, down along the creek there, I'm certain the coins are going to still continue along, because you can imagine the kids playing down there and what have you, and even the horse wandering down there for a drink, and the farmer having to go down and chase him and bring him back up to the house here. So look, just such an interesting site, and the fact that there's so many coins here still blows my mind. So let's keep going and see how many more we can get out today. So we are putting that theory to the test, what I just spoke of there a second ago. If we continue on down the hill, will the coins continue? I'm certain they will. Let's just show you though. So we've got another 88, 89 there, which I'm pretty sure is going to be a coin. And what you did not see is we've dug another 2 pennies as we've made our way to this spot. We're halfway down the brow of the hill now. So if this is going to be another coin, that is our 3rd in a row. And we're going to try and, as I said, just get down that little hill there a bit, down towards the creek, and then we'll come back up. But we'll just see if the coins do continue like I think they will. Like that. So there we go, another penny, another penny. They're everywhere. If they're everywhere up at the house site, there's nothing to say that they're not everywhere through this paddock, leading all the way out the gate and everything. You know, if you wander down the driveway, and remember the school is in front of us, so the kids leaving the house in the morning, I know they didn't just take scores of pennies in their pockets with them, but they may have had the odd coin or 2 in their pocket. So look, even the kids wandering through this paddock, heading up towards the school, up the road there, who knows? They may have even dropped a couple of coins in the paddock as well. So we've got a lot of work to do here, haven't we? Anyway, onwards down to the river. Look at that, we've got our first half penny for today. I tell you what, we're going to get a full house again once again today. That would just be magnificent too. We just need the shilling and the florin for the silvers, and we need a Commonwealth full penny and a kangaroo half to give us that full house. So there he is, the next coin leading down to the river, 1911, little Com 1 penny. Awesome, pretty bad condition, but still a great coin to find. Into the pouch, on to the next. A little bit of a change of pace from the coins. Our next target is a little wee button. How cool, a little tailor's button. A 36 ringing up on the Equinox 900 there, and to be honest, I don't think there's going to be a gold sovereign at this site to be found. It's just, it's too late. Everything else is sort of coming out is 40s and 50s, so it's a little bit too late for the gold sovereigns, I feel. Not to say there's not a sneaky one hiding here somewhere. So I am digging those lower numbers still. Anything that sounds, you know, nice and repeatable and good. But there we go, 36, 38, or 36 to 38 is generally a gold half sovereign, but it can also be a little tailor's button on the Equinox 900. How awesome. We need to try and get a little name off him at the end of the video and see what we can find out about that little guy. You're noticing here too, whether it was just a fire that come through here. Remember this place got burnt out. through a big bushfire that took off in the 70s. But look, whether that's from that or whether that's from a little bit of burning off, and we're about to hit on a heap of glass and bottles and whatnot as we lead our way down to the river, I don't know. But that's some interesting telltale signs in the dirt there that we're on a bit of a burn pit. So anyway, as I said, awesome sight, awesome hunting, and I'm having a great day. Let's continue on. Well, we're nearly about to hit the flats, right on the bank of the creek. We've got another signal. He's only a surface target though. See how he's only got 1 bar of depth? 66, 67. I don't know if that's going to be a coin. He doesn't sound like he's got enough depth for that, you know, for a coin to be lost for 70 years. You'd think it'd sink down in the dirt a little bit further than that. 1 bar of depth. Seems like it's going to be a bottle top or something to me. Or a bit of scrap. There he is there. Just pulling the pinpointer out, and then I just realised what I'm looking at. So there you go, old scrap bit of bottle top or alloy can. As I said, did not sound like a coin. Generally the coins, even though that, look, we have found a few on the surface at this site. Generally the coins, you're looking for at least, you know, a couple of bars of depth, 2 or 3 or 4. The more the better. The deeper it is, generally the older it is. So not to be for that one. Let's keep going. Well, we've made it. We're down on the creek, right on the bank, and you'd never guess what. I got that. Which, look, it could be another sixpence, a ring around the 50 there. It could also be a lead sinker, seeing as though that we're so close to the creek there. Only one way to find out, isn't there? Let's hope for a sixpence, but let's not be disappointed if it is a lead sinker, because they're still really cool. And one of the kids, I can imagine, has come down here though, wanting a bit of a dip in the creek, and he's lost a coin. Hopefully. There he is, in the back there. Didn't think I had him out. It's such a lovely spot to detect down here too. Like you ride on the banks of the river, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's just real surreal and just beautiful area, beautiful country. Very fortunate. What do we got? Oh, there he is. It is a coin. Yes. I don't know what I was grabbing there. The coin was back there. The pinpointer was saying it was like right there. I don't know. I don't know what was going on. We were being tricked. But there we go. That might be our half rue penny. Could it be? Or is it going to be a little half Britannia? No. I can see George on the back. So that means it's going to be a Commonwealth of Australia little half penny, which we don't need you. We need a half rue penny, then a shilling and a florin. But that's okay, we'll still take him, and I think I can see 1932, so it would date this site perfectly. So that's really cool. As I said, the coins continue on down to the river. Someone would have been coming down here from the house side above, coming down here for a bit of a dip in the creek or a splash, or who knows, even a fish, or even chasing that naughty horse Nibbles. I don't think it would have been Nibbles back then. Otherwise that would put Nibbles up at around being 100 years old, and I don't think so. He's an old horse, but he's not that old. Anyway, we're going to circle back up to the house site. We're really not down here to be playing around down the river, and this is something we can do at a later date with the big 15-inch coil or even the 11. So we're going to continue back up to the very trashy area now, seeing as though we're running the 6-inch, and see what else we can snag. Well, we've made it back up the top of the hill, back onto the hot spot of the house site. I just wanted to sort of show though, did those coins continue down the river? And they certainly did. The wind is a little bit more crazy up here too, so we're going to have to bear with it. However, we've got our next coin right under the gum tree, moving our way back to the house site, a 1951 half rue penny. And not only that, that is the coin that we needed. Remember, we still need a shilling and a florin. We were looking for the half rue penny too, to top off and make that full house for the second time round. We did that there last week. We're going to try and do it again today. So a shilling and a florin is still yet to be found. However, we've got our half rue penny, and what a ripper. And we've got all our other pennies in the pouch there too. So as I said, we're going to try it for that full house, second time round. And the best spot to be, and to get the shilling and the florin, I believe will be over near the house site. So that's where we're headed. Well, we're not at the house site just yet. However, I have found 3 really nice sounding, crisp, high signals right beside this big gum tree that separates the bank and the river. So, or the house site and the river, I should say. So I'm really keen just to dig these out quickly, and there'll be our first. a rue penny. We had another high one up here. Let's move the shovel because that's going to interfere a bit, isn't it? We had another high one up over the back here. And as I said, I just stuck the shovel in and bingo, we're flicking out the coins. And we've got another one somewhere here. He's hiding on me. Oh, look at that, we were jinxed. 2 coins and a little washer, little copper washer. There's a lot of rubbish over the back here though. And there we go, that's all she wrote. Just going to fill those holes in very quickly though, because it sounded almost like we had another coin in amongst all that. So, not done yet filling that in. I'll just flatten the ground. We're going to pick up our coins and our little brass ring. So 2 old rue pennies under the tree. Let's put them in the pouch because they may interfere with swinging over the ground here. I'm certain I heard a lot more going on. So how's that? 2 pennies though, sitting under the tree together. Aha, I did too. There was so many signals here. So let's go after them. So another one there. And another one there. So that's 2. Let's get them out of the ground, shall we? Because then it'll clear up the rest and it'll help me be able to pinpoint where the rest of them are. So we'll dig that hole, and the next one was somewhere here. See if we can get another 2 coins from this area. Just like that. So simple. And they could all be rue pennies. This next one could be a florin. Or even a shilling. I can feel a coin. Another penny. Wow. Just phenomenal. There's 3 coins. Let's have a look what we've got in here. This site is just like, it's just phenomenal. I said I've had some really standout sites in the past. This will be one that I'll take to the grave with me, and I will never ever forget hunting this site and the fun that I've had here. So just phenomenal, absolutely crazy. That is another coin. Look at that, I can see a coin impression, and that is a half rue penny. Wow, 3 fulls, 3 full pennies, little half rue penny. We don't need that guy. We've got our half rue penny now. We still take him. Let's have a look, just in case. I think there's even another signal there. This is a bit of a coin spill, isn't it? There's another one there. And that's not interfering with what's on the post there. There is definitely another signal there. You tell you what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to move all these sticks and branches out of the way now I've seen this. Another coin there, because by doing that little bit of work quickly, I'm sure we're probably going to find another coin underneath. What a phenomenal little run. Alright, let's do that. Oh, he's picking up on the coins on the post, I reckon. Let's get this last 2 signals out. We might as well do them on camera. Because that one there I'm certain is going to be a coin mixed in with the rest. Oh, I hope we didn't hit him. Oh, if we hit him the first time, we definitely hit him the second time once again. Oh no. We'll just be hopeful on that one. Oh, the ground is a lot more tougher here. Oh. Let's just see if we can get a signal with the pinpointer first. Where is it? It's not in my pouch. It's over the back there. Let's go off this one. He's more exciting. I know he's going to be a coin, because we got 2 other coins, or 3 coins out of this one little area, and a copper washer. So that there has to be another rue penny, doesn't it? Or even a florin. Please, please, please be a florin. I don't think we're going to get one today though. I'm hopeful, but look, I don't think it's going to happen. There we go, another rue penny. Wow, this site's excessive. Excessively crazy. And look at that, we're right on our next target. So we didn't actually need to dig that deep for this guy. Please be a silver. Too small. We're whittling him down to nothing there. What is it? Our target's out. There he is. Little bit of brass. That's our target. Wow, what a run. So what do we just get then? 6 coins, 1 little washer, little copper washer, and that little bit of rubbish just there, a little bit of brass, lead, brass melted, scrap. So let's put the other coins in the pouch. 5 coins, 6 coins, I forget. But what I'm going to do now though is I'm going to, as I said, just clear this these dead branches, fallen down branches out of the way quickly, and we're going to really swing around this tree and give it a good go, because with that many coins coming out of there just then, surely there has to be another. So the branches are all cleared away now, and yes, the holes are still a little bit messy. I've just left them there like that just for the time being to sort of see where I got those last ones out. But just a quick swing around here, and what did I say? If we move those branches, we're going to have a little bit more success. And I didn't throw them off down the bank of the river because I don't think that's the right thing to do. They can stay up here. Someone can cut them up for a little bit of firewood one day. And if you throw them off down the bank of the river, what's going to happen? They're just going to wash down the creek on the next flood and build up on the next bridge or something like that. So look, we'll just move them out of the way. I've moved everything else to the other side of the tree there, and that big one that we were working around, I just pulled him out behind us a couple of meters. So we've got all that clear ground to have a bit of a look through, and I won't lie, I've just swung over it quickly and there is targets riddled everywhere. So it's going to be well worth, well, it was well worth our efforts, and it's going to be well worth our efforts. So there we go, another penny. We're going to leave him there. We're going to move you on to the next one. There is just so many signals here, it's not funny. And I can sort of see why too, because you can imagine like the kids playing around this tree, and it'd be a great picnic spot, you know, as you're sitting under this tree. Look what your view is. A stunning, stunning river with the gum trees alongside. So any wonder it's a hot spot for the coins. And the next one be at the back there, which is right where that fallen down limb of tree was, or tree limb was. Limb of tree. So that's our next target, and that's going to be another penny. Did you see the number there? 89, 90, 91, which is a penny all day long. Another target there, which sounds to me like a bit of scrap. We're going to dig him anyway. Another one right beside him. Do you know, great tip for gold too. You know, when I first started out detecting, a lot of people do know this. However, when I first started detecting, I detected for gold. So I was a gold detectorist out in the gold fields all day long, or whenever I could get out there anyway. And I found gold, but it did not interest me all that much. And I'm going to get back into the gold a bit very soon, because what I do want to do a little bit more. Where is my pinpointer? It does interest me, don't get me wrong, but the coins and the relics, and a lot of people will get this, they are just fascinating to find. Dates and timelines and commemoration and different events in history that I love finding, researching and learning about and being able to share. So as I said, we're going to get back onto the gold soon. However, I do love my coins and relics, so that's why we do so much of it. But look, long story short, what I was going to say with that, when I was gold prospecting, one of the biggest things I learned is think outside the box. You're a little bit different with coins and relics because you can research these sites and sort of have an understanding, and you can do the same out in the gold fields. You can research where you need to be, but when you get out there, so have a lot of other people. A lot of other people know about the research and they do it too, and they are there thinking the same thing. Where it's a little bit different for coins and relics. Basically, a lot of these sites are very, very hard to come across and find, or they can be hard to research, and if you don't put the research and time in, you will not get out the rewards. So there we go. I thought that was going to be a bit of rubbish. That's another penny, 3 in a row. Where's our next signal? Right here. But what I was going to say with the gold though, like I've just spent 5 minutes clearing up this timber and these fallen down trees, that's exactly what I used to do out in the gold fields. I used to find an area that was hard to work in gold bearing ground. You know, I knew it was gold rich ground. Don't go wasting your time in areas that never got work for gold, because funnily enough you probably won't find any. Another penny. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flat out, and there's still more signals up the back here. Let's give you a look. That's about 10 pennies in 10 minutes. Anyway, do that though. get out in the goldfields. That's another coin right there. Oh my God. Get out in the goldfields and think about that. Think about outside the square. You know, if you see an area of grass or bushland and it's got a nice little trail running up through it, you're going to want to follow it. But guess what? So has everybody else. Everybody's taking the easy road. Go the hard road. Go off to the left. Clear some trees, clear some bushes, and work around that real hard stuff, because I can guarantee you it's probably a spot that has never been worked, and you will have some success. Just like the coins and relics here and finding all these old house sites. You know, I do a lot of networking, a lot of talking, and a lot of research. I cannot stress that enough. Another coin. That's a Commonwealth penny, that one. Nice. But I do a ton of research. I have over 2,000 dropped waypoints now on my map, and it's just as simple as finding somewhere to go. I've done a lot of the hard yards and hard work doing the research and gaining these permissions. So sometimes these days are easy, and it's just about finding where to go and going there. And I know I've got permission to do it, but sometimes they can be hard. So, and some of the hardest ones that I've ever done have been some of the best sites that I've ever found and detected. So, look, I know I'm keep rattling on about this, but do the hard yards. Don't do it easy, because where you do something hard, everybody else has done it the easy way, and you will reap the rewards, where others will just get what everybody else gets. So, another penny. This is getting out of hand, and we've still got more signals spread out in front of us. So, reason being why I left those holes open, so you can see all these coins. There's another one. What we're going to do is we're going to keep puddling away here, pulling out all these coins. I will leave all the holes open if I can. I might have to close a few up just so I can swing over and find the targets, that next target. But we're going to try and keep pulling these coins out, and we'll come back when I think we're just about finished finding them, and we'll do a count up and see how many pennies we just pulled out in the last 10 minutes. There's 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over the back, and remember we got 4 or 5 to begin with. So what, 10 or 11 pennies in 10 minutes, and there's still more to go. So we've been busy for the last 10 minutes there digging. Let me just spin you around. That is, as you remember, where we got the last 4 pennies out from. And we moved out all these tree branches and whatnot, put them behind the tree, and this big guy we just pulled off to the back here. But as said, it's a bit of a hot spot for coins, and we just proved it pulling 4 out there. Well, that's not all. We've got another 1 right there. We walked back, we got 2 rue pennies, 3 penny, 4 penny, 5 penny, 6 penny, 7 penny, 8 penny, 9, 10, which is the last one we just dug, 11, oh this is out of hand, 1 hiding under the bark there is 12, we've got another little half penny over the back which is 13, and we have another one over the side here which makes 14. So 14 coins in a matter of what, 20 odd minutes? It's just crazy. And we did get a couple of bits of rubbish. I did leave that bottle top up there just to show you that. We got 2 or 3 bits of rubbish, that one included. So 14 coins, 3 bits of rubbish. And tell you what, it looks like the rabbits have been here. We've got a bit of work to do filling our holes in. But that is just magnificent. 14 coins in about 20 minutes, plus the 4 that we pulled out from the front there. I tell you what, this site is just gold. And look, Nibbles is coming over. He knows something exciting is happening. Let's get the coins out, let's show him. See what he thinks. He hasn't been interested in any coins here yet. He just thinks I've got a carrot for him every time, I think. Don't you stand on my detector. Hey Nibbles, check out what we got, Buster. He's my only friend today. Oh, come back. Don't you want to see the coins? I'm dropping them. Well, I thought he was my friend. I just got ripped off. But look at that. That's how many coins we've found so far hunting here today. And we've only been here for about an hour. Let's keep going. Hold up, hold up, hold up. That 14 might be turning into 16. We've got another one there. And it seems like another surface target there. So I think having all those coins sitting out on the surface, it was making it hard for me to pick up on the signals right beside. Because this is a brand new hole, this one. The one in, oh there he is. just seen him. Another, oh my god, another coin. I thought it was, but you know, just to see it is just phenomenal. Let's go after this next target. 15. See if we can make 16. He sounds like he's a bit of a shallow one, this guy. Don't really know what's going on. Bit of glass. Let's have a look. Pinpointer always tells a great story, doesn't it? Over the back there. No wonder we missed him. He's all part of that coin spill. But we didn't know he was there before. Due to all, as I said, due to all those coins sitting out on the surface. I reckon we shifted him. That's a coin. That's another coin. Number 16. Oh my god, that is amazing. We got 74. What's that? That's another coin. No, not 16. Make that 17. Ah, this is crazy. This is crazy. I think it's time for me to pack up and leave and just go home and wake up from this dream. That's what it feels like anyway. So not 14, 17 coins now, 17 pennies under the tree. And look at that. Hole there, hole there, hole there, hole, 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 hole. Looks like the rabbits have been digging around. However, the rabbits don't fill their holes in quite like what we do. Let's keep going. So we got our next signal. I'm moving away from the gum tree. Jokes, we're right beside it still. Here comes our 18th penny. I must have missed this guy. How awesome. 18 pennies. That's if it is a penny. 18 coins in general though, or 17 coins in general that we've found so far. What are the odds of this being another one? Pretty good, I'd imagine. Oh, there he is there. I was just reaching for the pinpointer. Hello, number 18, underneath the gum tree. Oh, it's amazing. But why have they all come out from sort of there and around the corner? Why is there none on this side? Why isn't there another 15 on this side? Who would know? Who would know? Anyway, we are getting over to the house, and as I said, we're going to show that overlay image. Kind of forgot about that in all the excitement of digging these coins. But we're going to get over there though. I'm going to sort of put you in front of that the boxthorn hedge. I couldn't think what to call it then. I was going to say thistle bush. The boxthorn hedge we'll get you over in front of, block the wind, and I'll sort of show you the old overlay image of this site. And you'll be able to see, black and white I know, but you'll be able to see the old house and the driveway leading back to the main road there, which is just fascinating, and it gives you a little bit of understanding of this site. Rightio, so we've finally made it over to the boxthorn hedge, not the thistle bush, like I was going to call it before. Anyway, bit of protection from the wind while I explain this house site, and from get-go, from walking in round one, I knew that the house sat right here. And the reason being is that the gum tree, or the two gum trees, sort of give it away. And not only that, where Nibbles the horse is standing, there is a run of bulbs, which would have been the old garden. So if I throw up top left corner right now, the old image of this house, you'll be able to see the school sitting up the front there, the creek right down here. And I'm sort of sitting right on where the house would be right now, or a little bit in front of me there. And you can see that the track leading off back to the main road past Nibbles. I know it's probably not the right way round, however it does give you a great understanding of where this house was. And just quickly, I will throw up an overlay image, so today's current image, and then the old 1946 image overlaid on top. And I'll change the opacity, drop it up and down, and you'll be able to see exactly what it looks like today, and matching up with the old picture from some 70 years ago. Just amazing. As I said, your research really is key, and without it, without it, you don't have that leading edge. I think research is just everything. It's half of the whole detecting game, I feel. So anyway, that is really cool, and I'm tempted to go back over to the gum tree where we snagged some 18 pennies. However, I really want to get away from there a little bit and try a bit more new scenery, and try and hit on a few spots that I have not touched on just yet. It does not really matter where we walk though, we're going to find a coin, I'm sure. So we've just moved out from the boxthorn hedge, not too far at all, and we've got our next item, which, look, to be honest, I'm laughing because Luke found one of these the other day, and I sort of said to him, mate, I think it's something related to, electrical related item. Try say that 3 times. However, Luke turned around and said, no, it's a little robot man. The head up the top, the 2 arms and the legs. So Luke ID'd this piece as being the little robot guy, and a great ID there, so awesome stuff. Anyway, let's put him in the pouch. It's not a coin, but I'm certain that next one's going to be, and look, if it's not, we've already killed it here today. So guess where we are? Right beside the tree again. Oh, it's awesome. This gum tree, I'll tell you what, it's just like a honey hole. So we got the 18 pennies out from the other side, round the back there. We moved all the sticks, and then I've sort of thought, well, let's hum around the front here and see what else we can find. And what you have not seen is we've dug a couple of pennies. I think one coming out from over there, and a little half rue penny beside me, or behind me I should say. And we're working forward, and we're going to walk back over that direction. And I've got another signal over near my detector right there, but the first signal that we dug out was this guy, and you would not believe what it is. Bingo, we've got our florin buster. How awesome is that? 1947 cracker condition florin. Apart from, it looks like Nibbles has taken a nibble out of him up the top. It wouldn't have been with my shovel when I was digging him up, of course. We're going to blame the horse, especially seeing as though he's not my friend anymore. He just ran off over into the back corner there before. How awesome is that though? 1947, a cracker Australian florin, and that puts me to number 7 for this year. So I am slowly catching up to Royston. He's on 9. So we need another 2 out of this site, don't we? That is awesome though. If we can find our shilling, we've got our full house. Let's keep going. So I tell you, we have had a cracker of a day today on the coins and the silvers with Nibbles, our horse that's not our friend anymore. And we just got another signal there, not too far away from the florin. It was a 96 and a 98 on the Equinox 900, and to be honest, I have no idea what a 96 or a 98 could be. No coins ring up that high that I know of, unless it was around a 50-cent coin. Well, there he is. That's what we got out. We got the old padlock, which I just buried for special effects again. But that's really cool, the old padlock. And to be honest, you don't often find these that complete. You know, he's going to clean up awesome once home. A little bit of a scrub with toothbrush, and maybe even put through the tumbler, just gently, very gently for 5 minutes. But look, generally they're all rusted out down around the keyhole there, and they all fall apart in your hands. As you can see, this guy is very well intact, and he's going to be a great display piece. So that's what a 96 and a 98 is on the Equinox 900. And if you were hunting with the Equinox 800 or 600, I'd imagine it would ring up at around a 38 or a 39. Such a high sounding signal. So, and an awesome little find. Not a coin, but just as good. The old padlock. What a ripper. Well, we're getting away from that tree now. The gum tree full of coins. Just amazing. And we are going to finish up very soon. So we've had an exceptional day. It's just gone 1 o'clock, 1:30 I should say. And we're digging penny after penny. And to be honest, we don't need to be greedy. We can come back and we can give these coins another go another day. And actually, in fact, there's a bloke. That's the coin impression. That's not the coin. There's actually a guy who I know who has just, you know, he follows my videos, watches what I do, and he's probably watching right now. And he's just bought an Equinox 900, and I see he's reached out to me on Instagram there, and he said, "Luke, if you could give me a call, mate. I'm just looking at how to set it up, and how to, what it does, what it means when it beeps at you." And so look, this may even be a great site, or if not this site, another site to take Craig to in future. Because I'm all for that. I'm all for helping other people. I've had multiple people over the years reach out to me and say, "Luke, would you mind helping me with my brand new detector, Equinox or Vanquish or whatever it be?" And we generally set up a bit of a test patch in the backyard. And I just invite them around home and just sort of say to them, "Look, we spend a couple of hours and we just sort of work out the test patch and just sort of showing them the numbers, the depth, the ID chart, everything like that, and just sort of telling them how to use that detector. Very, very simple stuff, really. But it helps build that first confidence, and that's most important. So then they can get out there and know that they're doing the right thing, or know that what numbers and signals they're chasing. So look, be a great site to do that with Craig. Bring him out here, because I guarantee, even though it be his first time on the detector, we could get the detector out of the box for him, set it up, which he's probably done already, I'm sure. But look, first time turning on the detector, he is going to come here and he is going to have no issues finding those targets and locating a couple of coins for himself to take home. And I think that's what it's all about. I could spend the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks cleaning up this site and continuing to dig everything myself, But I'm not like that. You know, if I can share it with other people, like I've done with the boys and Luke, and you know, I've even invited other people to come here as well, which we're still yet to do. Just a little bit late notice when I invited them. So basically, they're dead keen, but they just need a free weekend. So I'm not greedy. If I can help other people, that's what it's all about for me. As much as you see, I love finding these coins in my videos. Obviously, we've got a ton at home, and I get just as much enjoyment seeing other people find them as I do. So we got him out. Yes, we do. Oh, I was hoping for a ramhead shilling then, because to be honest, we're about to get out of here soon, and if I could get a ramhead shilling, that would be ideal. That would give us our full house 2 weeks in a row. So that's an awesome day anyway, even if we don't get our shilling. And to be honest, that's okay with me. So we've got a lot of coins, and I really hope you've been enjoying, guys, too, watching them all come out. It is just a phenomenal sight. And if you have been enjoying, be sure to hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Help my channel grow for future and making it all that better for you guys as well. So let's keep going, a few more targets, and then I think it is home time. Well, sadly, that is going to finish us up for today, guys. I'm sorry about that wind, but it's only getting worse, so we're going to get out of here. And we've had a good day too. We've had a great day. But not only that, I've spent the last 10 minutes just humming around, digging out a few more targets. As you can see, we've got rabbit holes everywhere in front of us. So the first target being a little copper halfpenny. The next one being an old key, not the padlock key, probably the front door house key. The third one being another penny. You can see the impression where it's come out from. The fourth target being, right to the left of him, another coin. You guessed it, 3 coins and a key. And then in front of that was another key, however only half a key. Where did we go next? I'm lost, there's holes everywhere. We'll just go over here. So the next target, you believe it, another coin. 4 pennies, 2 keys. Another penny over here, and another penny over here. That's 6 pennies and 2 keys. Now where did we go? Over the back here. Sorry about that wind, it's shocking, I know. I'm trying to keep my back to it. So we got an old hinge or bracket, part of, and also a little spigot tap, or a little tiny tap. How cute is he? So awesome stuff. Oh, hang on, I can see another open hole over here. So what have we got? 6 coins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coins, pennies, 2 keys. That makes it 7. Let's fill this hole in while we're over here. So 7 coins humming around in that little 10-minute area. But that's not all. Wait, there's more. So we come over here and, geez, I'm getting lost. Now there's the next one, another rue penny. So what have we got? 7 or 8 coins, 2 keys, a little bracket and a little tap. Let's put them all in the front of the pouch. That's what's going to finish us off. Just imagine what's in the pouch, and I've done a dump off over at the tree. So imagine how many coins we're going to come out with today. Phenomenal. So this will be our next target here, and our very last one, guys. He sounds like a penny, hang around the high 70 range there. And look, I'm hopeful for a shilling, because that's all we need to top off the day, to make our full house for the 2nd week in a row. However, it's not important if we don't get it either. We've had a cracker of a day, a killer of a day. We've got a florin, we've got a little threepence, and we've got a 6pence, and we've got a ton of pennies. So whatever this be, we're finishing up on. I honestly thought that was going to be a coin. Oh, I really planned that too, you know. I dug all the holes and I sort of walked around. I thought, right, to finish this off, we'll find one last target and we'll dig it out together. You know, we've dug all those out already. But there we go, that's how the cookie crumbles. Like I've said there lately, you got to dig through the trash to get the treasure. In this case, you've got to dig through the treasure to get a little bit of trash. Awesome. Anyway, we've got a little bit of work to do here, just filling these holes in. As I said, we're going to get home now. We're going to show you everything we've got. We've got a full pouch on the hip, and not to mention the 50 odd coins that we dropped under the tree there before when we had a bit of a break. So phenomenal day, and I look forward to seeing you at home, doing a count up and seeing exactly what we've got. See you, Nibbles. See you next time, my man. We've got a bag full of coins and we're heading out of here. You just keep eating that grass down, buddy, and we'll see you in about a week. Are you coming to say goodbye, are you? What do you reckon? Bag full of coins? Pretty cool. I promise when we get back next time, I'll be bringing you a carrot. Let's give you a bit of a pat. Oh, he's not my friend anymore. I keep speaking about this carrot, and until I bring it, he's not happy with me. Maybe I should bring the boys back. See you, buddy. Well, that is about it for us today there, guys. We have managed to get back home, and not only that, we quickly put the coins through the tumbler and we laid them out on the bench. As you can see, we've got a lot going on here. And in front of us here, off to the left, is round 1, where we started first hunting down by the river. Round 2, where we went back down with the boys and Andrew, the father-in-law, and we ran the vanquishers flat. And round 3 was the other day just hunting there with Luke, where we happened to score our first lovely florin, and Luke got out 3. He just killed it. So anyway, we've got all our coins laid out, and also that is round 4, what we've just finished doing. But not only that, we have also counted up, and we're going to give you a look at exactly what we've pulled out of this site for 4 rounds so far. And each of these rounds, you know, that would have been about a 3 or 4 hour day. That was a very similar day, about 2 or 3 hours, and I was helping the boys, and that was a very similar day. Once again, about 3 or 4 hours. We had the boys there, Helena there, we even had Luke there. You can see I really hammered it yesterday, and we really got out a lot of coins. And that's not to say there's not a lot still there, but look, we did really well yesterday. So we'll give you a look at those in a second. We've got all our rubbishy items in the container there, which I think it's important to show, because let's face it, it's one thing for me to show all these coins and you know, show them all off, but you'll be sitting there thinking, well, what else is he digging, or how much is he digging? Well, there it is right there. So all of this belongs to round 4. We've already discarded of the rubbish into the shed and starting to sort it and scrap it for the other 3 rounds there. So let's take you through a look. I said I did put these coins through the tumbler last night, just quickly, because there is a lot there, as you can see. So I didn't want to sit there you know, by hand with toothbrush and water, cleaning every single one. So I just dumped them in the tumbler for 5 minutes and let them rock and roll. So some pretty ordinary condition coins there. However, some that I'm spotting are in really great condition. The 1942, the 1953, some very lovely coins there. However, as you'll see, most are in pretty worse for wear condition. We've got the old spoon up the side here. Pretty cool, not an oldie, but still cool to find. We had part of the farmer's bracelet, a couple of his old suspender buckles, a little piece, I don't know what it is. Looks cool though. We had the little tailor's button, which happens to say, what do we got? Tipple Ballarat, I think it says. Tipple and Laments Ballarat. It's a very hard one to read. And I have not done any research. I'm just looking at what we can see now they've been through the tumbler. We got the old White's padlock, which is just a ripper. He hasn't been through the tumbler, only really the coins went through. But look, he can go back through the tumbler, or go back into the tumbler to begin with for 5 or 10 minutes, and give you a look at him also a bit later. So we had the little brooch, a little bit of the brooch, and I must have lost the other bit. He must still be in the container of rubbish there. We'll have to try and pluck him out. We've got a little drain plug, which is just a ripper, another great one to put through the tumbler. As you can see, all the dirt still in there. He has not been cleaned up too well. This piece here, and I'm sort of thinking like I should know what it is. It's got me intrigued. And as I said, I think I know what it is, but I have no idea, if that makes sense. I'm just sort of thinking that, you know, it looks familiar or something. So I don't know. If you do recognise it, be sure to drop a comment below, because it'll save me researching it, and I'd love to know. I'd love to find out. And we've got the old key and the little tiny tap. He's missing all these internal pieces, but what a ripper. Once again, another great one to put through the tumbler. Last but not least, we'll move you back down. We skip past the wonderful silvers. However, we got out another florin, 1947, plus a 54 little sixpence, and a beautiful cracker little 1951 to start us off there with Nibbles the horse. Oh, what a cracker he is too. We need to take him back a carrot and a couple of apples next time. And maybe he might be my friend again. He did not want to be my friend on that day, did he? Let's see what happens when we take the boys back there next. He'll be all over us. Anyway, let's give you a look here. I'm in the wrong pile. We're going to just show you there quickly. Round 1, we had some 55 pennies. I'm blocking it with the paper there. And 2 silver coins, little threepence and the ramhead shilling. Plus a few other nice old extras. If you've not watched that video, be sure to give it a look. Round 1 down by the river. The second one, round 2, we did another 22 pennies and 2 silver coins. So that equals 24 coins, I should just say there. Round 1 we did 57 in total. So 57 coins for round 1 in total, another 24 for round 2. We were not trying as hard that day, were we? And round 3 there with Helena and the boys, where Dom got bitten on the neck, we did some 35 pennies and 7 silver coins. So all in all, we did 42 coins for round 3. Now let's spin you back over here. What do you think we've got here for round 4? I tell you what, I thought I was going to be up around the 50 odd coins. However, counting them, I was a little bit blown away. So we had some 72 pennies and 3 silver coins, which comes to 75 pre-decimal coins in total in one day, which is, look, it wasn't even a day. It was probably about 3 hours once again. So a sensational sight, and all up for those 4 visits that you've seen on film, we have had 198 pre-decimal coins coming out from this site so far. And I seem to remember in round 1 that I said, or maybe even round 2, excuse me, that look, if we were having so many coins coming out, I think I said in round 2 that we were nearly up around the 100. I did say, I think that, we may be able to get out over 200, even 300. Well, look at that. We're at 200 just about now, 198 pre-decimal coins so far. And I walked out of there yesterday with targets still bouncing their heads off at me, bouncing back up at me, and I just did not have time to dig them. I had to get out of there and go get the boys. So look, I'm going to get back there tomorrow. We're going for round 5. And we're going to smash it once again. So I really hope you enjoyed, guys. I have been absolutely thoroughly enjoying digging out these coins and showing you guys a look as we've gone. So if you have enjoyed, please be sure to hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Help grow my channel for you guys and for me, making it all that better in the future. And I'm just sort of remembering a bit of a saying in my mind. When I started detecting here, just looking at all these pennies, I'm remembering a bit of a saying that I learnt when I first started detecting and finding the old pennies. And that was, if you find a penny, pick it up, and all that day you'll have good luck. Well, a very cool saying, and it's always stuck with me. Not something that we'd hear too often these days. We don't use pennies anymore. However, it would have been pretty common to hear back in the day, I'd imagine. But look at that, we've got 198. Well, not quite. Let's just say 190 pennies, and we've picked them all up. So 190 reasons for us to have more good luck in future. So anyway, guys, as I said, hit that like, hit that comment, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, and look, I hope to see you on round 5. Cheers, and we'll see you then.